thing.
Oh, the evil Santa Claus.
No, more like you don't get gifts.
Oh.
Or he puts you in the back and takes you to Spain.
Smash you on the floor.
No, stick it. You straight away.
Fucking kid. You behave next time, you motherfucker, right? Something like that.
Dude, you want to have children, right? Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my God.
Bro, explain. All right, guys, welcome back. Bro, explain.
Yeah.
How are you, Joe?
I'm good. I love the new setup.
Yeah, the new setup, we have to change something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's super chill.
Something a bit chill. Next time we should bring a beer and a pizza.
Yeah.
Something, girls.
Shall I bring it? Girls?
Girls. You talk about Chumphon, right? You went to your father-in-law home, right?
Yeah, true.
Chumphon, right? Is it southern, right? Southern
Yeah.
in Bangkok.
Yeah,
And
he built a new house and everybody was there, the family. The next day was like the monks. The monks come
the
to
monks
bless
come
the house.
always, have to be monks.
Yeah.
In Thai culture, you know.
And then the night before we had the big party.
A big party for sure.
Like a really big stage and play country music and coyotes dancing.
Yeah, coyote dancing, that's the best part, man.
Oh yeah.
That's the best part. Yeah, but anyway, this week you sent me an email about the UFO.
Yeah.
How comes, man? UFO.
Yeah, it's like I'm quite interested in the subject. Long time already.
You believe in this?
Yeah, actually, when I was young, I was really interested because, of course, it's really unbelievable.
It's
Is
so
it true or not?
typical, typical ฝรั่ง You gotta believe in UFOs,
Yeah, true. But then I got a book. I bought a book. I still remember, and it had on the front. It had the face of that one. The typical alien, right, with the black eyes. So that one.
The green things, the black eye, right?
Yeah, the gray, right? Like gray.
The gray one. Yeah.
And then I saw that book and I bought it and it was all about cow mutilations and stuff like that. Like the weird stuff and the crop circles.
Yeah.
And it's really, how do they call it again? Like the tinfoil hat, like crazy stuff.
Yeah, crazy stuff. The tinfoil hat, yeah.
But I think this is about, I'm very old, but about 25 years ago.
Yeah, maybe.
But now it starts to come out, it's real. You follow the news or no?
I'm not following the news about this UFO much,
It's really
Why, it's come out again or something?
Yeah, because if you follow it, then you can see that in the US.
But I saw all the evidence all the time, my whole life, man. It's true, it comes out.
Yeah?
See the UFO again.
You ever saw it?
I saw the random news, but I never follow the news, But I never see the UFO before, for sure.
But for yourself, you ever saw it?
I never saw. But actually, man,
Now we're starting. Yeah. What did you see?
I cannot say that I believe that they have a UFO in the universe, all right? But one time, when it was like 20 years ago, Joe, I finished my gigs on the Pattaya Music Festival. I played a gig show with my bands, and then I take the bus, the band bus back to Bangkok, right?
Yeah.
And then it's almost like 2 a.m. or something in the morning, and I drive home.
Yeah.
And suddenly, man, in my first village, my first home, in front of the village, they have like a security guard, right? Up on the village, with that cloth. Back to enter the village, right?
Yeah.
And when I enter the village, I driving into the village, and then suddenly I look up in the sky, about 2 a.m. And I saw some object.
For real?
Yeah, but my home in that day is near the airport.
Yeah, okay.
The first thing that I've thought about this is, for sure, helicopter or maybe plane, right?
Yeah.
But I continue driving. For like a couple hundred meters, and then I look up again. It's still there, but now it attracts me now. I got interesting because it's not moving.
Oh.
it's like a random object
Yeah.
with a red light
Yeah.
flashing but not moving,
Okay.
right? Before,
Yeah.
if the helicopter or plane, right, it have to move, right, Joe?
Yeah, of
Right?
course. Yeah.
They can just flying still.
But was it only
And
the
I stopped
red
the car. I stopped the car.
Yeah?
Open the door. I step off the car, and then I don't hear any sound.
Oh,
So not helicopter.
dude, those are all the signs.
Not
Well,
helicopter,
but-
right? Not
yeah.
helicopter for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, not plane for sure. They have no sound. It's just when silence,
Yeah,
and it's just there.
like hovering.
Yeah, hovering there still.
Whoa.
And then at the blink of an eye,
Really?
Yeah.
You saw it like.
no, it just I blink my eyes and then just
It disappear or it go
It just-
very quickly?
not quickly. It's just like a waft
Like just disappear. Like.
disappear.
Whoa.
I'm not drinking that day. I'm not high.
No, you came from Pattaya. No
Yeah, I'm not
drinking,
high. I'm
no?
not drinking. I had to drive.
Yeah.
I just went there. I just finished my gig, my
Oh.
concert, and then.
And were you the only one seeing it or your
I'm
bandmates?
the only one, man. 2 in the morning, man, in front of my village.
Ooh.
Everybody's sleeping, and that's kind of my story about the closest story about UFO for me. But I still don't believe that exit.
No? Yeah, hell, of course.
Nothing can explain this, right?
I know, but it's.
How are you gonna explain this?
If you really follow the news, then you see in the US now, they even have it in Congress coming up. Right? In 2017, you had the very famous video, right? The, what is it, the gimbal and the...
Gimbal?
Yeah, gimbal they call it. It's actually filmed from a fighter plane that they chase one.
Really?
And that really goes very quickly and all of a sudden out of view, you know?
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
like an article in the New York Times, and then all of a sudden it was kind of a serious subject. And then all kind of like people from the Navy, fighter pilots, but also people from special programs, they're coming out as whistleblowers, and they say like, yeah, it's real, and we have... in our possession, we have the ships, we have some recovered some bodies, we have some... And that actually went multiple times now in Congress.
But we heard that all my whole life, right?
No, before it was always tinfoil hat, like it was like, yeah, this is like a bullshit
But
story.
no, really, because if you saw the news, found the new evidence of UFO all the time, right? In US,
Yeah, a bit. But actually in the US itself, it was always made like it's something explainable, or it's like we not really give. Sometimes they give a bit of information and they took it back, and it was, like made up story. But nowadays it's getting more and more evidence. And now actually President Trump, our favorite president, right?
Yeah, my favorite.
Yeah,
My idol.
the whole world's
The
favorite.
whole world favorite.
But they are now releasing the files.
I don't believe that we have to mention his name in our podcast. It just made me frustrated.
Maybe we get a lot of views.
It's made me frustrated.
Yeah. But like now they're actually releasing secret files that they have.
Again.
Yeah.
See? Again,
No, not again. For the first time.
For the first time?
That the
right?
government that.
Oh, the
really-
government, right?
Yeah.
All right. But you know what? In Thailand, we have like a big club of the UFO belief. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You heard of this?
I heard about it.
You remember my previous podcast, editing podcast?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I invite my friends who be like, I'm not sure for the position, but he like a prime minister of that club, and he...
Oh, really?
Something like that, His
Oh.
name is Tong. Yeah, he's used to be like artist like me, guitarist, and then suddenly he just jumped into that UFO things, and so I invite him to my podcast, and then he claimed that he saw a bunch of UFO in close range.
Whoa.
You know the name of Khao Kala Mountain.
actually watched
Kanchanaburi,
I watched
right.
YouTube videos together with Ploy. Like
right,
about,
right. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
And actually, they had their own film last year. You know, the movie about it.
Yeah.
You know, in the theater.
This is like a place where a lot happens.
Yeah,
right?
a lot of celebrity artists, musicians. You know, all the people going there and see the light or something. You know,
Dude, we
and
should
he
go.
You wanna come?
Oh yeah, I want to go, of course.
You wanna go for real?
Yeah, Moana too. She's very interested.
I can call him actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love to. Yeah.
Okay. I will call him and
very cool.
say to him that we have interest to go there. So anyway, he claimed that he go up there on the top of the mountain or something. I'm not remember clearly, you know.
Yeah.
And he with a couple of friends, you know, his group, you know. And then he claimed that he saw the body that like a 3 or 4 meters height.
The plane. Oh,
no, the body.
The body?
The body like a cow first.
Oh, okay.
And then suddenly look, you know, that body, that texture looking to his eyes. And then he say that that body tried to copy our physical.
Oh.
And suddenly transform to be the physical, like a human physical. But
copy
with
him.
That things copy him. Yeah, copy him and
copy him. So he saw himself, kind of.
Not kind of, just physical.
Yeah.
You know, have a head, a leg.
Just as a human being.
But that's messing around as a human being, you know. But the physical is messing around. With the texture is not like a human texture. It's like an iron or something that they claim, and then walked through the fence, not over the fence. They have the fence, right?
Yeah,
the fence on the yard or something.
Yeah.
Field, and it's walk through the fence.
Whoa.
And then just disappear. And he say that they have like so many people saw that.
So many people saw it.
Many people saw that.
And they all confirmed the same.
I confirm the same.
Whoa. I never heard this story.
You know, you're not gonna hear this story because, you know, he tell me directly about this.
Yeah, but it's really interesting because everybody always says
something, right?
It only happens in the US,
right?
but it happens all around the world.
Yeah, and interesting, man. The Khao Kala mountain that they always, you know, comes up and calling for UFO or something. So many celebrity, musician, artists claim the same thing, that they saw the light, saw that circle or something, you know, and the number, they have a number, the lucky number at the Khao Kala area is 17. And that day, the day that this guy, you know, my friend, come to my podcast with my friend. This is my tattoo, 17.
Oh, Chai. So it's very tight. The room, lucky numbers.
The room. No, it's global, man. Each area on this who believe in UFO, each area have the number that can connect to the aliens. That's they believe, how they believe.
Oh.
And every time that this guy, my friend, gonna go somewhere, have to going anywhere, including with this kind of stuff. Go to like an interview, he say that he always see this number.
Oh.
Every time. And the number that I filming that day is 17.
Not 6, 7?
6, 7 things.
17. Oh, but that's in the US. You have the Skinwalker Ranch. You ever hear about that?
Oh, I don't know that.
That's the same kind of thing, like a sacred place. On Earth. I think this was
secret
before
place on Earth.
Yeah, like kind of. I think this was a sacred place for the Indian community, like the Indians in the US.
Oh, it sounds interesting now. Then
it's like a range, and there always happen strange things. And since I think like the 70s or something like that, a billionaire bought it, and they did like experiments there to take a look if it really has something special. And now after that, a few other people also bought it, and one guy who bought it now, he also works together with the History Channel, and they film there and do experiments, and they show actually what happens. And they have video of like, it looks like a UFO coming from the mountain, flying through the mountain, and like all kind of orbs and. But
Orbs?
Yeah, orbs. You know, like
I know.
like the energy,
energy,
balls of
kind of,
energy.
yeah.
But what they say also there, you have like a hitchhiker effect. So that means that some people who work on it bring it home.
Huh?
So it follows them home. So a lot of people they really don't.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a really.
It's kind of like a Thai ghost story now.
Yeah. So it goes to like, are these from extraterrestrials or are they from other dimensions, and can it be supernatural, you know? Because even things happen that have like the mythical creatures, they see there too.
Oh.
Kind of these weird, not only the UFOs, but also other...
Yeah, other things, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you believe in this kind of stuff for real?
The more and more, of course, it's all based on.
People gonna shout at me now. I say this kind of stuff.
But it's, of course, I always think like I'm interested in it in like a fun way.
But believe or not?
More and more evidence points that it's really there's more there than we think. You know, same as with religion. You know, like there's more than we think.
Religion, yeah.
Yeah, you know, like that's also. And
so it's not science for you, right?
No, and it's also it's already they describe it already since like long time ago. Also, oh, the beer is here.
So that's a sign.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, but you know, in Thailand, we have like a ghost story.
Yeah.
A black magic.
Yeah,
you know,
I know.
That's kind of more, it's closer to us.
But do you believe in
that? Same thing, man. You have to know this. You have to know one thing first.
Yeah.
I believe that only thing that lives eternity is time. You know, time is endlessly, right? Right? That's kind of thing that I believe that you know it's kind of in the science term more like a science side, you know, not like a supernatural thing. It's kind of I never see it with my own eyes, so I don't know, man.
No, but
I don't know.
But this is like because I go into many rabbit holes on YouTube and podcasts and everything. But that's also with like quantum mechanics, right?
Quantum mechanics, yeah.
Yeah, that like more and more now also with like quantum computers that they do like experiments and they prove things that, for example, that you can have a certain molecule that you have here, that you connect to another, however far the distance is, if you change this molecule, this one changes the same.
Okay.
So it means everything is connected. So that is, I think there's a lot of things that we really don't understand.
Yeah.
So do I believe it?
Humans still not that smart. For me, we still on the developing term, you know, in terms of being human being, you know.
Yeah.
We have to take like a million years more or something, you know, to understand all this shit, you know.
Yeah, and you know,
UFO, you know.
Yeah, and we understand the things through our lens right now because of the math that we have, how we.
Because we can only feel, hear, right, see, right, test. And that's all, you know. We don't. It's like Interstellar, the film.
Yeah.
You know, the guys who live in the fifth dimension.
Yeah.
We don't have that kind of power yet.
No, and also what we can see as human beings, like infrared, we cannot see normally. Yeah.
But it's
with devices or things we cannot hear. That dogs can hear much different things than we can hear, for example.
Yeah.
All these things, I think there's a lot we don't know. So we have to discover bit by bit.
More.
Yeah.
Not in our time, man. We're gonna die first. For me, not in our time.
Probably.
You know, because like you say, they have so many things that exist that we don't have any perception about this. Right?
But that one that you saw, so you say you saw something, but you don't believe.
But I'm Thai, you know. I'm so Thai that they.
So you believe anything, right?
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I'm still thinking about that day, you know, till this day. What is that?
Yeah.
You know, the blink of the object, the red flash light with a cloudy shape, and then
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not moving. It's not it's silent.
And silent. Yeah.
It's silence. That's it. If I take off the car and then I hear the sound, something in the engine,
like a buzzing or
anything, but it's silence. You know, flowing there, hovering there, and then just.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain this, but I cannot give a shit maybe.
Yeah.
That's why I don't give a shit.
God, yeah.
Yeah, but I believe in this, but I'm not believing this too in the same time.
Well, I love to follow it. you know?
Yeah, I love to follow it.
Like now, like what's coming out.
If they are exist, comes up. You know, show yourself and then let's see how it happened. You know, why you like I told you, my friend that saw in this coast range. You know, transform from the cloud to the human and have so many eyewitness and just. All right.
And what if, for example, end of this year or somewhere next year, they come out. Maybe the US president, maybe someone else comes out like, hey, we are not alone in the universe. There is something else.
I'm glad. I'm be happy.
Yeah?
Because I'm sick and tired of human.
Yeah. We're bored with humanity, right?
Humanity, you know. You see these days, the world go crazy that we always talking about this. The world go crazy and then sick and tired of the human being these days.
God,
you know. The generation bullshit. Come on, you know, it's too much now. I wanna contact with, you know, another life form. You know, all the life form is still.
But then will it unite us as humans? Like we have to fight against another. Or hell, we are not.
I love to.
The apex.
The apex predator.
Like.
I love to. Yeah, but if anyone comes up and you know declare that we don't only just one species in this universe, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy a gun first, you know.
Yeah.
A grenade, you know, with the armor, you know.
Yeah. Like Will Smith in.
Will Smith, something. I Am Legend, you know, something like that.
Yeah. But also in Independence Day, right?
Yeah, ID4. Yeah,
that he's sleeping, and then like the kid is like, Dad, come take a look. That's so
the opening
awesome.
scenes, right?
Oh yeah. And he runs out and he comes out.
Grab that newspaper and just.
Yeah. Everybody like. Yeah.
So yeah, man. I believe that have something else in the universe, but we too dumb.
Yeah.
We still too dumb.
I think we're discovering more and more, and it's
not
really.
Our time. It's not our time.
It's super exciting, like to. You know, while I'm working, listen to podcasts. You know, like.
You and UFO geek, right?
Could be. I'm interested in everything. Really, I love everything. Like to follow, and then. Sometimes, like they're like, oh yeah, how about gravity? Oh, like they had some researcher that actually was already near anti-gravity, but then he disappeared, and then like, oh, but later they find, oh, now things flying, it could be ours, like you know, anti-gravity, and I'm like, God, I love that, I love that shit.
Did you play any horror game on the PS?
Horror game?
Yeah,
of course, Resident Evil.
You love it. Right.
God, did you? You know, we actually went to see the Odyssey last week.
Oh, yeah, I want to see that. How is it going?
It's so awesome.
IMAX,
it's really,
right? IMAX.
In IMAX, yeah. It's so awesome. It was a bit loud. The music, the sound effects were like sometimes a bit too much, super loud. But it's so well done. God.
That's Nolan way, man. Christopher Nolan way is just he's a god for me.
Yeah.
You know, I love every scene, his movie is
yeah, it's so cool.
It's so cool, man. Christopher Nolan, as a film student, man.
Yeah.
We go through and study, analyze every of his film. It's just, wow.
So good, yeah. The acting is also amazing. Amazing actors, but
you read about this before, the Odyssey.
Yeah, of course, and I saw movies about it before, but it's always kind of the same thing.
I don't have any background of this Odyssey.
No. Yeah, it's like a story of like.
No, not at all.
Of like somebody who goes on a journey and cannot come home.
Because
he cannot find the way back home. Yeah, that you have to see. That I'm not gonna tell.
Because I'm reading only just Greek mythology.
Yes,
that's only I read.
Yeah.
But about this Odyssey, I never
Yeah.
read about this, and I heard that had a lot of episode, right?
Yeah, and it's so good, and it's also most of the movies about this is super kind of the same thing always, right? The same kind of. Because after that, I saw another movie, I think from Ridley Scott, also an amazing director.
Which one?
Gladiator 2, yeah.
Gladiator.
But then you see
one of the best. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you see like they look the same, but this looks really realistic. It's not so over the top, perfect.
Okay.
It's
really,
really,
because the Gladiator is kind of over the top, but I get that,
Yeah.
but it have the clear the scenes, and it's fantastic, But Odyssey is different, right?
Yeah, very different.
Real,
more
right?
real, more,
Right.
but also mysterious and very awesome. But why I said it is like we saw the trailers, and in the trailer is a new Resident Evil movie.
Resident Evil movie.
A new one.
It's gonna be bad.
Completely
It's gonna be bad again.
No, but it's really good. It's very different.
Different, right?
That's
Because
when I
the previous version is just it's heartbreaking for the Resident Evil fans.
This is not like it doesn't look like a game. It's more like a
Realistic,
real
right?
horror
Okay,
movie.
interesting.
And really realistic. Yeah, it's so cool. We saw the trailer. We're like,
year?
whoa.
This year?
I think this year. Yeah.
This year? Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Because the previous one is just, oh my God. It's a kill my heart, It's just break my heart. It's, oh, come on.
Yeah, and it's like this
become
big
like
monster.
a sheep action movie. Come
Yeah.
on. It's Resident Evil. Come on.
Yeah. No, this is very like, it's not even back to basic. It's really very different angle. More like a real horror movie.
Okay, that.
I think you're gonna love it.
I'm gonna love it for sure.
Oh, yes.
For sure. Have the UFO on this?
I didn't see one.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, zombies on
Zombie
UFOs.
UFO.
That would be something they fucking land. They open it up and they're like, coming out like that. Like, dude, we send you back to your planet.
I've got to shoot the director.
Yeah.
I've got to cure him. Okay, Joe. Anyway, UFO.
Yeah, bro.
UFO. Come on. Yeah. I kind of like a ghost stuff more, Ghost
Yeah,
stuff
but that's very
more.
Thai. I actually
it's true. It's very Thai.
Yeah, but I like it too. No,
Yeah.
like the ghost stories is like kind of these myths from.
From each area,
Yeah,
each country.
but the funny thing is, you have that everywhere because last week we were in the south, and then we were we had the party and everything, and after that we stayed a few more days, and we drove around, and then like Ploy also told me like, hey, this is like the house when her dad was a little boy. That was a house that lived someone like an older lady, and she didn't like children. So she was kind of this like little bit witchy kind of like like an older lady. She didn't like all the kids knew like she doesn't like. And then she passed away, and they say like she still haunts the house there. So we actually came past it.
You tell me about it like a cheap horror movie, script or something.
No,
it's a real story, right?
Yeah, but I think every town has this, right? Like the little towns, they all have like, oh, that house, someone lived there who
not my town
did something. No, I know, but like in the smaller towns.
Yeah.
In Holland, the same.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
That's creepy house.
Yeah. Most towns they have like, there lived a family that like, it's like this, or like an older person, and they didn't like children, and like, and then it could be like, like as children we drove by our bicycle like very quickly because we were afraid of it, But that was also there, and then her dad as a little boy, and they still know, that house is known as the witch house.
House.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Did you ever see ghosts before, Joe?
No, I don't believe in ghosts. No.
You believe in UFO, but you don't believe in ghosts.
Yeah, because
you talk about fifth dimension.
No, but all the evidence is now pointing towards it's really true. Before I didn't know, when I bought that book and I was a tinfoil hat guy, it was like, no, of course nobody believed it. But now more and more. It points that way, but ghosts. I think more like we are energy. Yeah, I believe in that.
Energy things. Yeah.
Yeah, we are not disappear after we pass away. That energy goes back to everything is connected. Energy.
No, my soul. When we die, my soul gonna go to heaven.
No, it could be. That could be
The spirit carries on.
a state of the.
But I know.
But I don't believe in ghosts as though they come to haunt you. No.
No, not at all.
No.
The hitchhiker effect when you know.
Not with ghosts. Not
with
you
ghosts,
mean,
right?
how do you mean ghosts? Like the
ghost.
Somebody passed away and they still hanging in the house.
Ghosts hanging in the house. Maybe some of the.
No,
not at all.
No, I've seen too many Ghost Hunter episode. God, you ever saw that? Like in the house and they're like with the meter.
Oh.
Like,
the meter with the heat
too close.
detection.
Yeah.
Heat detection with the sound detection. You know.
Yeah.
But I saw a lot of that show too. You know. I want to know. You know. It's convinced me enough.
Really, it convinced you?
But I'm tired, Joe.
Me the opposite. It's like, God, you're standing near the microwave, bro. That's good.
Pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm tired, Joe. It's closer than UFO.
You want to believe.
I need to believe sometime. I have to sometime.
But what kind of ghost stories you have again, like in Thailand?
I never. What?
You have many ghost stories, right?
Oh,
here.
many ghost story, man.
This is the flying head.
The flying
with
head. Flying head is the shit of the body.
Oh yeah,
something like that. Grahang who fly in the sky or something. There's so many. But it's connected with a religion. You know.
Oh yeah.
Good thing, bad thing. If you do this, you go to hell and become กระสือ.
Oh.
If you do the bad thing like this, you go to hell. You know, and the next life you become this ghost. That's how it's come. That's what I say. It's closer to Thai people.
But isn't that
ghosts.
to really make you behave?
Yeah.
The story is to.
It's kind of side quest, side story of the religion of the Buddhists. That's how it's connected with all our culture and lifestyle. That's how it's closer, really, closer than UFO, like I say, about the ghost. But I never saw one, and I believe in this, and I still not believe in this in the same time too. UFO and ghost.
Yeah, but that was also the one in the south. What I thought, like that witch. I asked Ploy, and Ploy actually said like the parents told that also to their children because there was a train. There's still a train track. That children have to but they have to stay away from it because it's dangerous, right? The train track. You can get hit by the train.
Yeah.
So
because it's open up on the sides. Yeah.
So to make the children not go over the train track,
you have to tell the ghost story
to
that's
not go. Yeah.
That's how it's connected to Thai people, man.
Yeah.
It's happened too in Holland. The ghost story.
Of course, yeah.
No. I mean, if you if your parents don't want you to come home late. Have to tell the story after after dark. If you not come home, you're gonna get eaten by.
No. More in like you have Sinterklaas, like the Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
So if you don't behave, that's a kind of the same thing.
Oh, the evil Santa Claus.
No, more like you don't get gifts.
Oh.
Or he puts you in the back and takes you to Spain.
Smash you on the floor.
No, stick it. You straight away.
Fucking kid. You behave next time, you motherfucker, right? Something like that.
Dude, you want to have children, right? Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my God.
Evil Santa Claus.
Let us know. What do you think? Should he have children or not?
Behave, motherfucker.
Yeah, but you have two things. You have Christmas is with Santa Claus. That's not really a Dutch tradition, but a lot of people Christmas
like
is
general.
More. Yeah, it's more about because it's Christianity, of course. So it's more about the story of Christmas, right? Like the birth of Christ, and you have like Sinterklaas is the. Kind of the European or Dutch version, and then it's like the holy guy, like who lives in Spain. He comes once a year, and then he brings you gifts if you've been like a good kid. If you're a bad kid, then
nothing horror.
No, and then before it was like they have the roux, they call that. It's
the
like.
roux?
The roux, yeah,
the roux,
and that is like kind of like how do you say that? Like branches of the tree, and they hit you with it, but all together, like, and they hit it, and then if you're really naughty, then they can put you in the back and then
smash,
and then bring you bring you to Spain. And then I think like now,
to
like,
Spain, to
God,
Barcelona.
It's so awesome. Yeah, they bring you to Costa Brava and chill. And next year we're back. But no. But as a child, you're very afraid of that. You don't want to be taken away.
But it makes sense. It makes sense to get your behalf. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, it's the same in Thailand, man. We have like a story, the train story that you just told me. Don't come home late. Don't go near that. You have to use the fear. You know? Get your fear about this. Yeah, but I talked to my friend Gary. The guy said Gary. You mentioned Spain. You ever know about a tortilla delivery drink or something? Wine with Fanta.
Wine with
Red wine with Fanta. With lemon.
Sangria.
Right? Tortilla.
Sangria?
Not sangria. In Spanish, it's called something else.
Oh.
Red wine.
Is that not Tinto?
With the lemon soda and the ice on this.
Is that not Tinto de Verano?
Tinto de la...
Yeah. I never had it, but my friend
What is it called
also...
again? Tinto, right?
Tinto de Verano.
De Verano, right?
Yeah.
I think next episode
I never had it.
We should
make it.
Mix that. Yeah, we should make it. No, it's just random object because you mentioned Spain.
Yeah, no, but I have some friends in Holland who also love to go to Spain. They drink that.
Yeah,
all the
it's
time.
kind of refreshing, right? Maybe not a long drink, but I think refreshing drink or something. Yeah. Next episode.
Yeah, we're gonna make it. Yeah.
Tortilla delivery.
Yeah, Tinto de Verano.
Tinto de Vergano. Okay. All right, man. It's just enough for this episode.
But you're gonna bring me to see the UFOs, right? Like we're gonna connect with your friend. Then I'd love to go there.
You're a UFO geek. You know that, right?
Yeah. And the more, when I talked like before we come here to Thailand, then in Holland you also had those stories, and sometimes Moan, I heard that a little bit, and then we watched something on YouTube, and that was also the. About UFOs in Thailand. And since we come here, like, Moana's like,
you heard about it?
Are we gonna take a look? Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna call him for you.
Yeah,
I
want to see it.
Now let's see, because it's driving from here from Bangkok. I think it's a couple hours. Stay just one night, maybe. Awesome. They have like a period of time, this kind of week, this kind of day, this kind of time. They have like the more percentage to connect it.
Cool, eh?
And it's more like he says more like a spiritual connecting through this.
Yeah, electromagnetic.
Electromagnetic. They choose you to be like a bridge to send some message to the world, something like that, man.
My God.
But in not a crazy term.
What do they say? What kind of message
in the world? Let's ask again.
Game over.
Yeah. You have like 10 days to live.
To
Start
deliver.
counting down.
Transfer 100 Bitcoin to my...
Maybe Bitcoins come from them, right?
Yeah, could be.
Could be, right?
Yeah.
Okay, man. Anyway, see you next time, guys.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, show our appreciation about this. Subscribe, follow, share this podcast.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. See you guys.
See you. Bye.